A good Friday morning, Quad Cities. Thanks for logging on to check your accurate forecast as we get you ready for a busy weekend of activities all throughout the region. Quad Cities Marathon. Of course, we've got Friday Night Football tonight, and also a good weekend to start checking out some of the pumpkin patches in the Quad Cities too. Let's get you through this evening. Our football forecast as we take week 5 here. We've got the score on the road today coming up at 11 o'clock from Monmouth High School. Look forward to getting out there, and we'll see you, of course, then. But this is what we're looking at for tonight. We've got a couple of showers we're tracking. Not an all-evening rain. These are going to be scattered, and there will be more dry hours than wet hours. But I still want you to hold on to that umbrella if you're heading out to the games tonight. And notice here, too, the temperatures. No more 80s, no more 70s. Instead, some truly fall-like weather with 50s throughout the evening. Let's show you how those showers are going to evolve. Can't even rule out that we may break into some sun here in the early afternoon, but then later on the clouds come back, and within these will be some showers and some sprinkles. Not going to be a lot of coverage, and again, not an all evening rain, but there will be some wet hours at times. These showers will continue through midnight, and then by early tomorrow morning we'll move all of that out of here. Actually, a really decent start to the weekend. Highs tomorrow easily in the mid-70s with a mix of some sun and some clouds. Sunday also showing some noticeable improvement, now taking the rain chance out of here. And don't forget, we have the Quad Cities Marathon. That race begins here at 7 o'clock. Temperatures in the 60s, and we're also going to have increasing winds throughout the morning too. You notice we get those into double-digit territory as early as 9 o'clock, but the rule of thumb is still dry and still some sunshine and very comfortable conditions. Want to get to some developing tropical news this morning, and that is this: Tropical Depression 9 now forming here in the Caribbean. This is that storm system I've been telling you about all week that has the potential to have some big impacts on the parts of the United States by next week. And wouldn't you know it, there's the track from the National Hurricane Center becoming a tropical storm as early as late tomorrow into Sunday, a Category 1 hurricane by Monday, and then strengthening to a Category 2 hurricane as that potentially takes aim on the state of Florida here by Wednesday. Now, a reminder that the National Hurricane Center, they tend to be conservative in terms of their forecasts with the strength of the storm system, especially this far out in the future. So if you have family, if you've got friends, acquaintances, maybe some property down in Florida, this is a storm system that you absolutely want to keep an eye on. Conditions are very favorable for some rapid intensification, especially once it gets into the Gulf of Mexico by the middle part of next week. And you know, of course, we're going to be all over it. I know a lot of folks that have family, friends in Florida that are from here in the Quad Cities, so we're going to keep track of that for you. There you see the storm track from the computer models anyway, and yeah, a lot of them really honing in on a Florida impact as we get into next week. So still a lot to track through, but stick with us. We're going to keep you updated throughout the storm. What it will do, though, is, again, slow down the weather pattern here next week. So we're going to stay dry, and we're going to stay warm through the weekend, 70s through your Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday now. But then we'll drop into the 60s for next week, which just happens to be perfect as the fall harvest gets underway. Many of our farmers will be busy in the fields next week, so watch out for that farm equipment on the roadways. Also a reminder, too, that you can download the News 8 app and track those showers coming in at your precise location for this evening.